Hi guys, it's Erin from Yippee-Ki-Yay, and today I wanted to give you a few fun things you can do in place of washi tape. Washi tape, as many of you know, is this stuff right here. It is just Japanese masking tape. As a matter of fact, they call it MT for masking tape over there. And the reason it's a little bit thinner than ours is because it is made from rice paper, unlike our masking tape here. But it comes in a million and one different colors and designs, and people absolutely love it. I think basically it's just stickers for adults because it's so much fun. But it's very expensive. It's about $2.99 a roll. Some of it is more, like if you get some with like the metallic imprinting on it, it can be $3.99, $4.99. I've seen even higher than that. So I was trying to think of a few things that I could do that would be equally fun and equally pretty that would not break the bank. And so those are the only ones I have. I'm not one of those, I'm not going to call you crazy, but you know who you are, who collect 8 bazillion washi tapes. As fun as it is, I can't afford to do that. So I've come up with some quick alternatives. All you need is some clear tape or a roller with the tape dots on it. And I'm going to show you some other things you can use in place of washi tape that will save you a bundle of money. Basically, I just use whatever I have lying around. This is just plain tissue paper. Really, it's just as simple as putting some dots on the back of it and putting it in. Tissue paper comes in a million colors and patterns, so you could really have some fun with that. These two things here, these would be kind of fun. I just cut these out of People magazine. I think it was people's outfits from the red carpet, but certainly you could have some fun finding things in magazines, fashion magazines especially. Unlimited supply of ideas in there. Also, I use sometimes little strips that I cut from origami paper, which come in these little packs, and they're not very expensive, and they're very pretty. This one's got metallic on it. And again, just putting a little zip of tape on the back, and it goes right in just as nice as you please. There are also, this is like sort of that metallic curling ribbon that you see in department stores for gift wrapping, but it makes a fun metallic line, and you can get thin or thick. You could use ribbon. There's millions of different types of ribbon. Some of it is very inexpensive, and you can really get a good selection in the craft store of different patterns. And so those are some things you can use. There's also a couple of other hacks that I've been trying out. If you take some clear tape and you put it on a napkin, this is a very cheap cocktail napkin, but had some pretty colors in it. Uh-oh, that one got away from me. Had some very pretty colors that I wanted to capture. So stick the tape down onto the napkin like so, and then rip it off. So it ends up giving you a little bit of a fun image. Depending on the napkin, more or less of the pattern might be left on the tape. You can also do the same thing with newspaper. If you want to get cool sort of random text. This one I just left a couple of tea bags lying across it so that I could get kind of a vintagey feel. I'm not sure it's going to come up very well, but let's see what happens. There we go. So there you have some cool old vintage handwriting. That's kind of awesome. Another thing you can do is use regular old art masking tape, which comes in white. This was plain white tape. And then I just stamped some designs onto it using the Stays On special stamp ink that will stick to shinier surfaces. And you literally, the sky is the limit. You can stamp it with whatever you want, whatever colors you want, and customize it to whatever your theme is. And then there was one last thing I did, which I thought was kind of interesting. Now, keep in mind, I'm trying to help you guys out and do this on a budget. This, I don't think there's much stick on it right now, but let me show you how I made this. Kind of a fun little hack. So, all I did was, I took a piece of tape and I taped it onto a square of toilet paper. Alright, so then it was 2 ply, so I took the first ply off and flipped it over. So the tape is now on the back. And then I took my cute little Sharpie pens and I just made dots in a circle going down the row. And then I made some more dots for the greenery going down the row. It's fun to use these Sharpie pens because they bleed out a little bit on the soft toilet paper. Anyway, you get the idea. And then you can either leave it like that. You can see this one I did before. The ink kind of spreads out and looks kind of cool. You can either tape it on just like this, or I peeled it off and got a ghost image of the design on the tape. I don't know if you can see that, but as it comes off, it leaves a thin layer of the toilet paper fibers with your design on it, ready to be stuck into your book. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. Everybody has access to toilet paper, and then you can just do it with your markers. So anyway, those are some quick little ideas. There's a million people out there doing way more creative things with washi tape than I am, but I just thought I would show you a few things you could do to get started, to save some money, and ways to embellish your Omni journal that will not break the bank. So maybe you got a few ideas, and please post some more ideas under this or on my Yippee-Ki-Yay page so I can see what you guys did. All right, thanks, and we'll see you next time.